Thanks, Austin and Alara. It's finally wrestling season here in Iowa City.
And if you remember, it was just a little more than a month ago when the Grapple on the Gridiron happened inside Kinnick Stadium.
And ever since, Iowa wrestling has been surging through their schedule, staying high in the rankings.
The team is currently ranked second in the nation behind Big Ten rival Penn State, according to USA Today.
And behind every ranked wrestling team is a few stories that go along with it.
Many of the coaches will tell you that good teams are the ones that get along away from the games and practices.
The Iowa wrestling team, though, has a couple sets of brothers that keep this group tight-knit. Wrestling reporter Zach Mackey has a story.
Most teams spend so much time with each other here at the University of Iowa, the team becomes a family. Of the Iowa wrestling squad, there really is a family-like atmosphere, as there are two different sets of siblings. Alex and Aaron Myers loved wrestling from a young age. Alex, a junior, and Aaron, just a freshman, both graduated from Southeast Polk High School and have continued their careers here at the University of Iowa.
Having someone that you grew up with, someone that's from the same place, it's just like having other teammates that I went to high school with on the same team.
Another set of brothers on the 2015 squad is Jake and Vince Turk. Jake, a sophomore, and Vince, a freshman, have just about the same to say about the situation.
It's good because it's a guy to push you, not only in the wrestling room, but when we get home, we always have the extra push.
Head coach Tom Brands knows all too well what it's like to be competing against your brother, as associate head coach and twin brother Terry Brands was on the Hawkeye wrestling squad at the same time. The two both went on to have very successful careers at the international level together.
It was winning an Olympic title. You know, growing up, my brother and I, we would wrestle in the basement. We would wrestle a full international duel. It wasn't a college duel, it was a full international duel. We'd start at 105.5 pounds and go all the way up to heavyweight, and he'd be the Russians and I'd be the Americans, and we'd go at it and keep score, and we knew all the names and all the lineups, and we'd switch names sometimes the second time around. Sometimes we wrestled 2 or 3 dual meets in an evening.
Both sets of brothers started out in the sport of wrestling at a very young age and say that it was a way for them to bond with their brother.
It was something we've done ever since we were both little. He did it when he was younger, so I was give it a shot, and I loved it. And it was something we've been able to bond over ever since we were little.
Me and my brother have always been competitive in all sports we did, but we really stuck to wrestling and liked that one and pushed each other in it a lot.
Reporting for Daily Iowan TV Sports, I'm Zach Mackey.
These wrestlers, plus the rest of the team, hit the mat Thursday night against their first-ranked Big Ten opponent of the year.
That's right, Mark. The 11th-ranked Rutgers comes to Carver Hawkeye Arena for a Big Ten Conference matchup. The match was originally scheduled for 5 p.m., but is now moved till 7 p.m.
For more on this wrestling, reporter Laura Belanda has a story.
It's number 2 Iowa facing number 11 Rutgers in Carver Hawkeye Arena.
Make no mistake about it, this Rutgers team is underranked and they're off the radar a little bit. And that's the message. We got to be ready to go.
Rutgers currently has 5 wrestlers ranked in the top 20 according to Intermat rankings, while Iowa holds 6 wrestlers in the top 10. Rutgers ranked wrestlers match up with Iowa at 125, second-ranked Thomas Gilman versus 18th-ranked Sean McCabe. At 133 pounds, second-ranked Corey Clark versus 17th-ranked Anthony Giraldo. At 141, an unranked Logan Ryan versus the third-ranked Anthony Ashnall. 157-pounder unranked Edwin Cooper versus 17th-ranked Richie Lewis. At 165, Iowa's unranked Patrick Rhodes versus 12th-ranked Anthony Perotti. And at heavyweight, Sam Stoll versus 6th-ranked Billy Smith.
I mean, they say they're up there. They think they're up there. We'll see. Every time I go out, there's something to prove, whether it's the number 1 guy in the nation or a guy that's not ranked. I always got to prove to myself and my opponent and the country that I'm the best.
But Iowa still has Brandon Sorensen, Alex Meyer, Sammy Brooks, and Nathan Burak stacked in their lineup. Rutgers joined the Big Ten in 2014, and head coach Tom Brands has one message for them as they make an appearance in Carver Hawkeye Arena for the first time.
Welcome into the Big Ten, welcome.
But junior Sammy Brooks, who has a 7-0 record this season, won't exactly be a part of the Scarlet Knights welcoming committee.
They're a team that likes to kind of run their mouth a little bit,
and they like what they have, and they're going to come out and, like I said, try and make a statement here. But that's our job to shut that down.
Laura Belanda, Daily Iowan, TV Sports.
After facing Rutgers on Thursday night, Iowa wrestling will head to the Midland Duels on December 29th and 30th in Evanston, Illinois.
Even though we've steered away from Iowa football on this Thursday edition, the hype of the Iowa's Hawkeye season doesn't go away.
Especially for certain players who competed in stellar fashion this season. And defensive back Desmond King is one of those players.
The junior is currently at the College Football Awards along with 24 other outstanding college football players.
King was nominated for the prestigious Jim Thorpe Award after capturing 8 interceptions for the 118 yards this season.
That does it for Jordan and myself on this Thursday edition.
But catch us on Sunday where we'll find out if Iowa wrestling was able to remain undefeated. Austin and Alara, back to you.